I'm so pissed right now. I wasn't planning on making a video, and then the day that I don't feel like making a video, I'm gonna make a video, and then turns out the mic wasn't even on. So I was just talking for like 60 minutes straight with no audio. You know how angry I am right now? It don't even matter though. Why? Because I'm gonna redo it, and I wanna bring it up once again. So, fucking A. What I was talking about was, why do we as humans feel the need to make rumors about people we fully don't even understand or know? Personally, friendship wise, you know, just like any, like, just generally, we don't even know the person and we're making rumors about them. Yeah, we're in my room though because, you know, I wasn't planning on making a video, and this was just real quick. I was watching a show and they were making rumors about this girl, and I was like, this is crazy. Why do we as humans don't even fully, you know the person personally or anything generally, and we decide to make rumors about them? And I just thought about it, and I was like, damn. And then, you know, that could last until you're fucking dead. You know what I mean? Like, rumors like that could really end somebody's life, or really, like, you know, it could be a good side to or bad side of a rumor, but it's just crazy to me. I honestly lost all my fucking thought process about this topic because I had already spoke about it so much. But let's just go to the next topic. It just interests me how people like that could just make rumors about somebody they don't even know. It's just crazy. But yeah, next thing I was talking about is someone had told me that they see me as being a preacher of a church, like a pastor. And I was just like, what the fuck? Like, I was just like, I had a moment of thought, and I was like, making sure the microphone is on. Why me? You know what I mean? Like, I see myself as being like a preacher, like preaching something, just not anything that has to do with religion, you know what I mean? And me, I'm not religious, I'm gonna be honest. My mom is, my sister is, you know, they're there, but it's just me. I don't, like, it's because I don't really try and I don't want to, you know what I mean? Like, I'd rather go with scientific stuff than actual theoretical thought out, or like thought stuff, God, the Bible, you know what I mean? And so them saying that, it made me think, and I was like, damn, like, that's crazy. You know what I mean? And it really did hit me, and I was like, a preacher of a church? I myself, or that's what it is too, it struck me too, because I was like, I low-key have trouble in like believing God in a way where like it's just like how is this true, you know what I mean? It just sounds so like non-fictional, not, I think is fiction is fake. Okay, this just sounds so fictional. And I'm like, what? Wait, let me search that out, guys. Is fiction real or not real? I think fiction is fake. Okay, yeah, fictional is not real. Okay, it just sounds fictional to me. You know what I mean? It doesn't sound real, and that's why I have trouble in believing and understanding the Bible in a way. Where, I mean, you know, sometimes they'll say stuff in the Bible and it's like that should just like you know. But I mean, I feel like they also know that because every human goes through that type of stuff. You know what I mean? Every human feels, every person, you know, thinks, but it's just some people don't experience certain things, and you know, I talked about that in my last video. But I mean, like, everybody has the same emotions, everybody has the same thoughts, everybody has the same feelings, you know, all the same, we're all human, that's why. And then they talk about this stuff in the Bible, and people are like, oh yeah, I relate to this so much. Well, it's because a human wrote it. It's a human written book. We're all gonna feel and think the same shit because we're all gonna go possibly through the same things, you know what I mean? So when somebody looks at the Bible like, this is so relatable, and then they put like a, you know, a verse in their bio, no hate to anybody, because, you know, I mean, that's your stuff, I'm not gonna hate on that, or like, you know, diss you, but it's just like, of course you're gonna relate to it because a human wrote it, a human wrote the book. It's all gonna be related, all relatable, you know what I mean? And it's like, no, no, duh. But yeah, and then I told my mom about someone telling me that, and I was like, I told her, and she was like, you never know. And then it made me think more, like, I never knew I was gonna end up doing this, you know what I mean? Like, for fun, for, you know, just wanting to talk. I never seen myself doing this. I never really thought of doing it. You never know, you know what I mean? You really never know. You really never know what's gonna happen to you in the future, what's gonna happen to you tomorrow, in a few minutes, in a few hours, in a few weeks, in a few days, in a few months, in a few years. You might be, I don't want to say that, but, you know, like, out of this world, it's sayonara, bro. And that's why I feel like, oh yeah, but let me talk about this first. That's why I feel like we all have to, you know, fuck me, what am I saying? And it hit me though. I was like, damn, I really don't know what I will be doing in the next, like, you know, 10 years of my life. I might be a fucking preacher for a church, shit, who knows? But I feel like me being a preacher of a church just sounds unrealistic, because I feel like you only become something if you want to become that something, you know what I mean? It's just a matter of you wanting to take the initiative to do those steps, to do the process, to go through the whole fucking 10 to 4 years to become a doctor. You know, it's all about you having an ambition and, like, you know, you wanting to. It's just a matter of you wanting to become that. It's just, I feel like what's stupid too is parents, like, forcing their children to become doctors and stuff. Yeah, it's good for them, but, like, and in the long run it might be good for them, like, you know, financially, but, like, mentally and physically, you think somebody that wants to be a fucking photographer, wants to be a surgeon for the rest of their life, I don't think they're gonna be happy, you know what I mean? I really don't think. Yeah, bands after bands after band, but they could be making 6 figures in photography if they really want to, you know, invest in that shit. But then, yeah, and then, what was I gonna say? Fuck me, bruh. I was gonna say something else. Let me gather my thoughts real quick.